to object is the job of an attorney.
Objection! I object!
But is it also the job of the buyer? Let's talk about why salespeople should welcome sales objections on today's 5-minute sales training. Welcome back, everyone, to the 5-minute sales training, where today we're going to talk about why you should welcome sales objections. If you're not subscribed to this channel, would you do that right now? It takes just a second and hit that bell icon so that you never miss an episode. I want to talk to you about why objections are good and why we should actually welcome them. And that all begins by understanding the normalcy of objections. Now, why do I say normal? Because of what I refer to as the objection gap. You see, every customer comes in with their ideal. It's measured up here. This is what I really, really want. This is my ideal, be it with product specifications or price or timing or whatever it happens to be. Then they go out shopping and they see their actual, and it's down here. This is what I can actually get. This is my ideal. This is the actual. In between is the objection gap. That's the way it works. Now, the fact of the matter is that it's the buyer's job to have high expectations.
Every episode of HGTV is like, Craig and Stasia are looking for a 2-story A-frame that's near Craig's job in the downtown, but also satisfies Stasia's need to be near the beach, which is nowhere near Craig's job.
But it's also their job as a buyer to compromise, to deal with the actual down here. I mean, as has been said,
you can't always get what you want.
So here's the ideal, here's the actual, and in between is the gap. If you want an example, think about buying your last car. There was what you wanted, there was what you got. I mean, what were the limitations? What guided you? What caused there to be an objection gap? Now, if you want to hear something interesting, many of those objections that you had, the salesperson never heard you share them. I mean, you might have thought, I'd love a foot-activated trunk release, but there's no way that I want to spend $1,500 for that option. That's an objection that goes unheard by the salesperson. Why? Because what's the point? It's just too much money, not even worth it bringing up. So what about the things that do come up? See, I can think of it this way. Suppose you're selling homes to someone, and new homes, and while they're out looking at the model homes, they come back into your sales office and they say, oh boy, you got power lines back there. Oh, didn't like seeing those power lines.
Power lines! Power lines!
Whoops, sorry.
What's the most obvious observation I can make about this person? You know what it is? That person is still here. If the power lines were a deal killer, that person would be gone. But they're going to bring up these objections because that issue is still in play. Like, I might at least consider it, but I don't know how to deal with that objection. Listen, you have to understand something about objections. It's not personal. Buyers reject concepts. It's not about you. But buyers who share objections, they are still there. Listen, your mindset is everything, because if you get concerned or a little bit skittish when you hear an objection, your customer is going to buy off on that lack of confidence. Now, the mindset starts, but the technique also counts. And I want to tell you, there is one technique that is universal to every objection you will ever get, ever. There is an auto response, a go-to, something you should say every single time. And you know what it is? Tell me more. Tell me more. I don't care what the objection is. I don't care what the objection is about. Begin your response with, tell me more. Talk to me. Now, why is this so important? Because I want to learn two things. I want to learn the specifics of the objection, and I want to learn the intensity of the objection. When I ask, tell me more, I'm asking my customer to expand upon it to get this to the specific nature. But also when I ask, tell me more, I want to know, how big a deal is this? That's the opportunity that I have. Adopt that as your auto response, no matter what the objection is. This is the way we keep people out of the objection gap. Thanks for watching today's 5-minute sales training. At the time that this video comes out, it's the spring selling season. So now is the time to stay on top of your game, and I hope these videos are helping you do that. So if they are, please give us a like and a subscribe. And also, I want to let you know that during the month of March, we typically see a lot of sales and a lot of closings. Closing 2.0 is the featured item over at shop.jeffshore.com. You can get both the book and the course at a lower price this month only. That's shop.jeffshore.com to take advantage. Until next time, learn more, turn more.